Today, I'll be flying with Singapore Airlines A350-900 from my hometown Manila to Singapore. And join me today as we fly in economy class, flying with this beautiful aircraft. Hello guys, and welcome back to another Dan Aviation trip report. Yes, it's been a year since I've made a video in my channel, but since I'm very busy at most of the time, yeah, I cannot make more contents or anything aviation related. But anyways, here we are driving our way into Ninoy Aquino International Airport Terminal 3. Current time past 12 p.m. We just got off our ride and we're now about to enter Ninoy Aquino International Airport Terminal 3. Here's our flight for today, flight SQ919 bound for Singapore. Now since we arrived early, we have to wait for the Singapore Airlines check-in counters to open. Just 1.5 hours later, the Singapore Airlines check-in counters is now about to open. Now that we have checked in and got our tickets for the flight, we're now heading to the security and immigration area. Now since we can't record videos during the immigration and security checks, so I'll be skipping these parts and let's proceed faster. And here we are, we just passed the immigration and security check. We're now just waiting for our plane. Ooh. Now because there is still time between us and the arrival of the aircraft, we have time to eat our lunch. And of course, a bit of bread and coffee as well. And as we finish our food and drinks, our plane has arrived. And here's our plane, an Airbus A350-900, registered 9VSHS. Now we're just gonna chill in the seat as we are waiting for the boarding. As we still have a bit of time before the boarding, so why not do plane spotting for a bit? And it's our time to board the plane. And here we are, walking through our way through the walkway. And wow. And yes, that was my genuine reaction when I saw the Qatar Airways 777-300. And we stopped for a bit because they're still preparing the aircraft for a bit. And just about 2 minutes or so after waiting for a bit, we're now continuing our boarding.
So you know your seat number? 43C. 43C
And of course, as a nav geek, why not do this?
What's the number?
43K.
Ah, okay. 43
Yeah, hold on now.
He eat.
Michelle,
I'll take.
what's the number? 46K, yeah? Hold on now. You hold on now.
So this is the business class cabin. And this is the economy class cabin. So this is where we're going to be sitting in. And we're sitting in 43 kilo. Of course, a window seat.
Nearest restroom is behind where the curtain is. Okay? You know how to use the sit down, right? All good? Okay, if you need anything, just call us. Okay?
So in here we have a pillow, a adjustable headrest, and of course, in-flight entertainment. This is actually pretty good for an economy flight. And here's our tray table. This is actually pretty clean and neat. This is actually very nice, not gonna lie. Also comes with a cup holder. We also have a headphone jack and a charging port. Very nice. We also have these Chris World earphones, which we got from the boarding earlier. And the legroom is actually pretty good for a person like me in 5'9".
Manila to Singapore. With me in the flight deck is Senior First Officer Sean Lim. In the cabin, in-flight manager is Michelle Tan. Michelle and our team of cabin crew make sure that you are well looked after throughout the flight. I have to apologize for this late departure. This is due to two reasons. First being the late arrival of this aircraft, and second reason, there are a couple of passengers that did not show up for the flight, and for security reason, we must offload their bag, and that is in process right now. It should take about 15-20 minutes for the process to be completed. Flight time today is expected to be 3 hours. En route weather is forecasted to be quite cloudy, and we can expect some turbulence condition aboard. So for your safety, please have your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. As we wait for the due process to be completed, may I invite you to sit back, relax, enjoy the flight, and thank you for flying Singapore Airlines.
We're now about to push and start soon, and the in-flight safety video is now about to start.
Welcome aboard Singapore Airlines. As the safety equipment on this aircraft may differ from that give us your attention as we bring you through this important safety briefing and on a journey through emergency exits in this aircraft. Take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit, which may be behind you. Count the rows of seats to the closest exit in front and behind you. In the unlikely event of an emergency, place your hands on top of your head. If you're in business class, assume the brace position by lowering your head and placing your hands on your lap. In an emergency evacuation, floor-level lighting will lead you to your nearest exit. Before using an evacuation slide, remove any high-heeled shoes and be sure to leave everything behind. From the plastic cover and slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist, connect the clip, and pull to tighten. Inflate the life vest by pulling the red tabs or blowing into the mouthpiece. Life vests have a whistle and a light to attract attention. Special life vests are available for children. Inflate your life vest only at the exit door and step into the raft between you. All large electronic devices, such as laptops, must be stowed for taxi, takeoff, and landing. During these times, charging your electronic devices is also not allowed. If you're not using your device, it must be held in your hand or placed in the seat pocket in front of you. If your device drops into the Singapore Airlines, we hope you have a great time on board as well as in Singapore or anywhere else in the world we take you.
Cabin crew to your takeoff stations, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seat belts and draw up your window shades. Thank you.
have now reached our cruising altitude, so let's check the Singapore Airlines laboratory. And yes, it is actually very clean and nice. And we have to get back and sit down as we encounter some minor turbulence. And our in-flight dining is now being served. So I chose the chicken with rice, with a apple juice, with some desserts and a bread.
Gentlemen, before our arrival in Singapore, all passengers entering Singapore, including Singapore citizens, must complete the electronic Singapore arrival card with health declaration before proceeding to arrival immigration. Please approach the ground staff for more information. Please return to your seat, put your seat back upright, and fasten your seat belt. Secure your tray table, headset, and footrest, and ensure your window shades are drawn up. Please also note where the emergency exits are located. Thank you.
And then just about 2.5 hours later, we have now started our descent into Singapore.
Ladies and gentlemen, and to all Singaporeans and residents of Singapore, a warm welcome home. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is off. Please take care when opening the overhead compartments and remember to take all your belongings with you. It's been our pleasure serving you on this flight. Thank you for flying Singapore Airlines, a member of Star Alliance.
We parked next to an A380. And 3.5 hours later, we have arrived Singapore.
Parang ka na sa kitchen. Wala na kayo kitchen.
Alright, so that will be all for today. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye bye!